Sweet Mother God, why would you tell an emotionally distressed ass woman that you found her baby? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Lyf TV. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of Little Fires Everywhere, Season 1, Episode 3, 70 Cents. This is going to be a little different than normal because I did not take notes, so I won't be following exactly how the story went down. I'm going to be trying to go off of memory. I have not watched Episode 4 yet, being that it just posted at midnight. I want to allow people time to see it, so I'm going to go for 24 hours before I even watch it, and then I'll come back and give you the recap review probably Thursday afternoon, maybe Friday morning. I'm not certain which one I'm gonna choose yet. Just follow my community board and you'll be able to keep update with it. So Little Fires Everywhere. I just want to, this, like I said, this episode was called 70 Cents. I wanted to rename it Big a Bitch. Really? Okay, so we're starting off with Bebe. I didn't realize how much of Bebe's character was going to be actually be an active role in this script, but we get to go back to Bebe's life. It is let's see, this was 1997, so this was December 1996. Bebe has a little baby girl. The baby is hollering something profusely. I don't know if the baby got colic. She's malnutrition, that too. But I don't know what all medical issues that this baby really has. Bebe's in the store trying to shop and buy her food and buy her diapers and she's trying to buy her a bunch of things. And like I say, she is just hollering. She gets to the counter to go check out, and Bebe is short 70 cents. 70 cents, y'all. 7 thin dimes, 2 quarters, 2 dimes, 12 nickels, 70 cents is what she's short. I don't recall what was on the counter, but my first thought was put something back, okay? Because it was clear that the store clerk didn't give a fuck about you being 70 cents short. You ain't got this 70 cents, you ain't getting it, okay? But Bebe was like, you know what, can you give me a break? My child is hungry, we really need this right now. And the store clerk says, breastfeed. Now, I wanted to reach through my motherfucking TV screen and punch the cowboy shit up out of her. Really, bitch? You gonna tell her to breastfeed? She's short 70 fucking cents. You probably could have pulled that out your own damn pocket. So, but Bebe is steady pleading with her like, come on now, it's 70 cents. We hungry. She told her to get the fuck out of her damn store. Now, the crazy thing is, the oxymoron to this whole situation is that when black people go into Asian-owned establishments here in America, that's the treatment we get. They treat us that way a lot of times. We get followed around the store. Oh, don't be short on money. Get the fuck out of my store. You should have breastfed. That's the same response that we're getting. So it was kind of like, I said oxymoron, I meant ironic. It was kind of ironic to see that Bebe was in this position, but a white person is doing that to her. I was like, oh, well, ain't that something? You know? So Bebe leaves out the store without whatever she was going to go get for this baby. The baby's at home crying. She's very disconnected from this child. It seems to me as if she was going through postpartum depression. I was just picking that up from her interaction that she was having or not having with this child. She tried to hold her, she tried to rock and try to console her, but it was only really, well, not only, but for the most part for her own peace of mind, not necessarily to calm and soothe that child. But I think she clearly and dearly loved the child. We later find out throughout the story that she took her baby and gave the baby away. So I was asking last time, did she kill the baby? Did she sell her off? Did she give her away? You know, I was asking those questions. And Mia was asking her, well, don't you want to see your child? Don't you want to look for her? Don't you want to find her? She was like, don't you think I've been looking for her? Don't you think, but this is my daughter. I have been looking for her. I didn't want to be without my child. But she gave her away. What she did was took her to the fire department and left her on the stoop. A lot of fire departments to this day, I just learned, still does this. They still take in on average of 1 baby a week of people who are abandoning their child. It's like a safe haven for them, so they won't be arrested. There was an episode on Grey's Anatomy where Joe was the house, I couldn't figure out what her title was. I called it the house hen, where she would come in and she'll sit with the babies that have been dropped off for 24 hours, taking them to the hospital, make sure they're getting all their tests and stuff done before they're turned over to social services. So that's what happened to Bebe's baby. And so Mia, feeling very sorry for her and about her baby, took it upon herself to start doing some investigating. She goes by a fire department, talks to this guy about the situation. He told her the best place for you to go is to the police. When he said police, Mia froze up. Now, Bebe had told Mia that she was not a legal citizen. But I wonder really if the freezation, you know, I'll be making up words, if the freezation had to do with whatever type of interaction that Mia has with the police. So she has an innate fear of the police that I'm not understanding where it's coming from. I'm trying to keep my top down. This is a 2-piece, and when I'm at home, I am the most bra-free person in the world, y'all. Bra underwear, I just set them free, set them free. I just set them free. But I'm trying to be respectful to the camera. Y'all don't need to see no areolas. So I was wondering if that was what's going on in Mia's head, that she didn't want to be directly involved with the police because of whatever she got going on, not necessarily because Bebe was not a legal citizen. So she went to go talk to this fireman. He insisted that's the best place for you to go is the police if you want to find out where this baby is at. I'm surprised she didn't ask the question, what fire station was it? Because the fireman said it wasn't at his firehouse, but he heard about it. Trust me, he know what firehouse that baby was dropped off at. He know about it. So she hits a dead end with that situation there. Later on during the show, Elena is notified by Bill that they got a citation at the house because Mia let the grass grow over 6 inches. And I remember her neighbor, Mr. Yang, who we haven't met yet, but her neighbor, Mr. Yang, got arthritis, so that's why he not out there cutting the grass. And Mia had agreed to do it, you know, for them. But Elena told Bill, I did promise her some gas for the lawnmower, so I can't put that on her, you know what I'm saying? I guess y'all wanted me to keep reminding y'all, hey, I need the gas, I need the gas, I need the gas, that you wanted me to cut the grass for you. I would think though, for me personally, if I'm gonna give you a reduction in rent because you're gonna cut the grass, then you're gonna be one supplying the gas. Cut the grass, then you're gonna be one supplying the gas. I don't know if I said that right. It just didn't sound right to me in the after. That's me. I would be bringing you gas if I'm already giving you a reduction in rate. But okay, that was the story. So she told Bill, you go over there and cut the grass. I already say I don't think this is a good idea. I already think that Bill and Mia gonna sleep together. I told y'all that. Don't tell me if y'all know, but this is what I'm already thinking. So Bill went over there to cut the grass. He showed up at the door all sweaty and everything, and he lets her know that the grass is cut. He even filled up the tank, so she ain't got to worry about next time go around. And why is everybody so fascinated with this piece of art that's on the wall? It looks like the crazy inside somebody's head to me. What else does it remind me of? It looks like a lobster before it's boiled, going through a spastic moment. It looks like so many different things. Like I have like activation cards. Y'all know I'm in therapy, and I have activation cards myself that I use in my tarot practice. And I look at these images and I see things in them, because in that image you clearly can see the eyes. Even though she said it's a woman that's raging out, that's trying to, you know, it's her dark shadow side coming out. It just looks like so many different things every time I look at it. It definitely looks like a creature. She wanted it to be monstrous. It looks monstrous. But everybody seems to be fascinated with this painting. And Bill was like, yeah, bruh, you at a loss for words. I am too, when I look at it. I'm like, but I don't see it as something so beautiful, so capturing. I don't see it as a sincere talk piece for me. Okay. I'll probably look at it first time and it's like, what the fuck is that? That's my first response would be, but they trying to be polite in the situation. But then she recalls that Bill's a lawyer. I don't remember them saying this prior. I remember hearing it over on Sad Scales channel that Bill was a lawyer. And she asked him, did he know a good immigration lawyer? So I guess she's going to try to help Bebe get her citizenship or sorts. And he was like, no, he's not one, but he know a few. But they ain't going to do no work for free, which is basically what Mia was asking when she asked him, would they do pro bono work? No, not the people I know. They wants to get paid, baby. They wants to get paid. They don't see nothing beneficial for them in doing pro bono work. Like, why? It's not going to boost their careers. So, no, they're not going to do no pro bono work. So, dead end with that situation, too. She can't get no lawyer to help Bebe work on her immigration. Maybe if she was a legal citizen, she could find out more about the child. You know, I'm surprised she didn't ask Bill did he know about the story, because being Shaker Heights being such a small town, you would think that she would have asked him about the story, but she didn't. Okay, so am I gonna move on? I'm gonna move on to the kids for a minute. Hopefully I remember to come back to Mia. I have to remember to come back to Mia, because that girl right there, she pissed me the fuck off. Okay, so the kids, they're at school, or this is before school, or whatever the fuck it was. Lexi and Brian sitting in the car. She and her jacking him off. At the same time reading Pearl's essay as her own. And she finished the story before she finished him off. And he like, what the fuck just happened here? Like, goddamn, you know, because apparently they haven't had sex yet. He's ready to have sex. She's trying to base on whether they have sex off her friends having sex. You know, she's Elena 2.0, but she's not as rigid as Elena, because I doubt Elena would be in the car jacking anybody off. She barely want to look at her own with JJ. And so I doubt she'd be in the car jacking somebody off. But Brian is like, she want to know Brian's opinion about the doggone essay. You know, it's wow. My mama thought this was such a wow essay. And he's like, I didn't know that happened to you. So she in the argument like, oh, it's not believable because it didn't happen to me. You don't think it could happen to me? He's like, no, because I thought you would have told me. They've been together for a long time. If this type of situation would have happened to you, I would think as your man, you would have told me this happened to you. So she was like, I don't have to tell you everything so you can judge me and this, that, and the third. You know, she really getting defensive. And he like, what you getting so defensive about? You know, that's how I'm feeling. What you getting so defensive about? Because the article ain't yours, girl. The article ain't yours. Somebody in the comment section last week, oh my God, I'm so sorry, not last week, last episode, had said that that's what Lexi was going to do, was going to take that essay for herself. And I was like, oh shit, that's a good thing. And that's exactly what she did. She took the essay or the letter and used it as her essay for Yale. And Brian, this is like, it's just unbelievable because I ain't never heard of this shit before. I've been knowing you all your life. You ain't never did this before. And apparently, they're seniors. So Lexi is the oldest. So it must be Lexi, then Trip, then Moody, and then Izzy. I think that's how the way it's working. Because they're the seniors. They are king and queen, you know, for the homecoming. So, okay, like I said, they had a conversation about sex. Brian ready to get busy. He say homecoming and prom, pretty much the same damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and do this. What we waiting on? I did yaka. Lexi gonna get pregnant. She gonna end the fuck up pregnant. That's what's gonna happen. So from there, Brian comes by the house for dinner. And in dinner, they are talking about everything. I can't remember what all they were talking about, because the conversation was good too. And it was like, it has to do with a lot of race matters as well. And Lexi just don't get it. Lexi one of them girls who date black men who think they know everything about black men because they fucking them or because they with them. She got like the lock on what it is to be black because she with a black man. It's so common. It's so common in today's society, how that's going down. So the situation that they were talking about, Moody brought it up like, oh snap, this is what you were going through, Pearl. You know what happened in the counsel's office. And Brian like, what do you mean what happened in the counsel's office? Then he comes to find out real quick, oh, that whole essay that Lexi didn't think he was listening to, he heard it. And now he realized, that ain't about you, that's about her. You stole her damn letter? Really? And pretending it's you? Really? This is typical for history, for which I think believe this is what Brian may be feeling, because this is what I was feeling. This is typical in history of what white people have done to black people for years. They take their thoughts, they take their ideas, they take their inventions, and rename them and call them their own. Now do a little tweaking to it and call them their own. Years, history of that shit happening. And that's what I was feeling in this moment. I was hearing this shit, and I think that's what Brian was feeling too, which is why he kept saying, you just don't fucking get it. I don't think I could be with somebody who's going to be taking advantage of my people like that. I thought you were different, and she's proven that she not so different. At the same time, Elena, before the dinner started, Elena was on the phone trying to get together this party for, I want to say it's Rachel's 1-year-old baby. And she's looking for fortune cookies, that's what it sounds like, because she want to put messages inside of it. And they didn't have the cookies ready, and this, that, and the it was really weird. She invited Mia to help with the party. Mia like, nah, I ain't got that type of time. I got things to do. The kids are going to homecoming, with the exception of Izzy. Izzy don't want to go. And Moody and Pearl don't want to go. They got a whole movie night planned out for themselves. But of course, Trip is going, I think, with both the Jens, Gen R and Gen S. And of course, Lexi is going with Brian because they the homecoming king and queen. The Brian feeling some kind of way right now. Like, no, you ain't my queen in this moment. You ain't my queen. And that's when Bill come in with the whole conversation about the grass and everything. Like I told you, I'm not going in order. I'm trying to go in group of what really went down. So as the day goes through on, right, Pearl is convinced that she wants to go to homecoming. So she's been trying to talk to Moody about going to homecoming. He like, nah, I just ain't feeling it. We agreed that we was gonna rebel against it. We was in this together. We had the same mindset. Where your idea coming from? What's changing? While they were at that dinner table though, they got onto the discussion about Izzy, and her sexuality got brought up. Y'all remember specifically, put it in the comment section for me, please. Like I said, I'm not going off of notes, but her sexuality got brought up. And Trip, who's always bullying his sisters and brothers, said, this is why everybody think you're Ellen. The whole room got quiet. Izzy got upset, got up and walked away from the table. Elena like, what you mean? What you mean everybody thinks she Ellen? She funny? In a way, is what they trying to say. And Moody like, no, ma. What else are you talking about? Bill, did you know about this? The whole family seems to know that Izzy is homosexual. Well, she has a tendency to like girls. I'm not sure if she did the act yet, but I think that something happened with her in April that, you know, set it off. So they haven't did the act yet, but everybody but Elena. Elena, are you blind? If everybody in the family has seen it, how come you haven't? You in denial. I think Elena's just been in denial. We haven't clearly seen that she's been in denial. This is just my guess based off of what's going down and what's happening. So it's now come out that Izzy is gay. So Elena is taking her somewhere, and she finally decides to kind of ask her about it in so many ways. You know, all these girls, is that what happened with you in April? Is April one of the people that's bullying and saying all these mean things about you? It can't be true. It must not be true. And Izzy, she's trying to explain to her about her being flat-chested and how she dealt with it at school. And she was saying, so you were being bullied? And like, she's like, no, I just stuffed my bra with tissue, whatever. And Izzy says, so basically you lived a lie to appease everybody else, you know, which is the journey that a lot of homosexual people go on. They have to keep living a lie about who they are as a person because of everybody else's opinions and how negative people are going to treat you, or just to get through life, you know what I'm saying? So Elena at this point said something to her like, it is a lie, ain't it? And this would have been the perfect time for Izzy to open up to her mom, but I think Izzy looked at her and said, this is going to break her fucking heart if I tell her it's the truth. Because the way that she worded it, the way she looked, it was like, please don't tell me. Please don't tell me that you're gay. That's the kind of look that Elena had on her face. And Izzy was like, no, it's not true. So she said, okay, well, if it's not true, then you need to change the narrative. Whatever story, the lies these girls are telling, you need to change the narrative. So we at the high school, like I said, Pearl been trying to convince Moody now to go to homecoming. So they bring it up again. And now Izzy, she's trying to change the narrative of who she is. So now she want to go to homecoming too. It's some dude, I didn't even get the dude name, who hanging with them. And so now Pearl has helped her out. Like, okay, we're going to make this a group thing, right? We're going to all go together so it won't seem like it's a date situation. Izzy going with old boy, and Pearl going to go with Moody, right? So when Pearl is ecstatic, Izzy seemingly happy. So they talking about going to homecoming while Brian and Lexi are being announced as homecoming queen. Like I said, Brian ain't feeling her right now. You really dogged my girl right here. You really abusing your white privilege here in this situation by taking something that wasn't yours, taking an experience that wasn't yours and calling it your own Rachel Dolezal. You know, that's basically what Lexi is, Rachel Dolezal in this situation. And she think that, you know, Lexi gonna be all right. She got affirmative action on her side. I mean, she think Pearl gonna be all right. She got affirmative action on her side. And Brian is like, you just don't fucking get it. So, you know, he like bump her right now. He's the high school dream as far as the football player, which is probably why everybody like his dark skinned self. So I'm telling you, most time dark skinned dudes are not really real accepted in society as a whole, unless they like an actor or something, they famous. And in this case, Brian is famous. He's the be all to the be all in the school. So Lexi decided that she was gonna take Pearl shopping since they going to homecoming now. Now Izzy had already offered her to wear some of my dresses because she don't like to wear them anyway. She got a whole bunch of little girly shit in her closet. But Lexi like, no, I'm gonna take you shopping. So she took Lexi shopping, took Pearl shopping, and told Pearl that, you know, I use your letter as inspiration for my essay. It was, no, I feel like if it's happening to you, it's happening to me. We all together, kumbaya. That's that women's feminine movement back in the 60s, 70s. When I think it was the 70s, whenever the fuck that happened. When all the white people wanted black people to be on their side. Girl, if it's happening to you, it's happening to me. But I'm the one being oppressed here more than anything. So that's basically the mentality that Lexi is expressing if you don't understand where the fuck I'm coming from. that's why I keep saying I'm not no diehard ass feminist, because the feminist movement wasn't for us. When they was trying to get rights to vote and shit like that, black women were still being left behind. Everything that y'all was achieving, the fair wages, black women still wasn't getting that shit. We was the last ones on the totem pole to get any motherfucking thing. So yeah, okay, whatever. Let me go ahead. Let me get off my motherfucking soapbox again. I've been arguing on Facebook, y'all. I've been arguing on Facebook all night in this Little Fires Everywhere group. Pretty much about race. A lot of the people in the group said that Mia is hostile, and I don't see hostile. There's nothing hostile that she has displayed in these episodes yet, but that is like hostile and aggressive and angry black woman is what the term they always give to a black woman when we stand up for ourselves. We don't take your racist bullshit. But they say that Mia is racist. There's nothing that Mia has done to oppress anybody on this motherfucking show. She may be prejudiced, I'm agree, and she may be angry. I'm agree. She'll stay in office. I'm agree that too. But hostile, no. So I've been dealing with all these race fucking topics all night long. Woosah, woosah, woosah. So yeah, I'm not gonna do it on this video today. I'm gonna let y'all talk about it in the comments. Maybe, I don't know. You know me. I can't keep my mouth shut. But basically, Rachel Dolezal, better known as Lexi, that's the move she pulling. She yeah, trying to use the black experience as her own and putting her name on it. She's fucking Kim Kardashian West and shit, motherfucker. Not to that extreme, but that's the route that she's going. It's the path she's taking at this point. So Elena and Mia was together, and Elena was trying to let's say she was asking for help with the doggone birthday party, and they putting together little paper mache roses and stuff like this. And Elena starts to tell her about Rachel's experience about not being able to have kids, how hard they struggled, they lost some babies and things of that nature. And then one day somebody left this little baby on the doorstep of the fire department, and whoop, 2 months later, now she blessed with a miracle. And Mia like, what? Say what now? Baby, it come to find out that this may be BB's baby. So Mia finally says, okay, but fine, I'm gonna go help you with this party while all the kids going off to homecoming week. I'm gonna help you with the party, girl. I'm gonna be their photographer for you. I know I said I don't want to take portraits, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this. This might be a good experience for them. You know, she wants to see this baby because BB said that the baby had like a red dot on his head. Now, I don't know how she's gonna find this damn red dot, especially Asian babies grow her fast. And it's been over a year. Like, what you finna do? Comb the baby her to find this red spot? But she said she's gonna try to go identify this baby for BB. Why, girl? Why open up them fucking wounds? Maybe for your own curiosity, I don't know. But then if I find that shit, I don't know if I can hold water in a bucket. Maybe just leave well the fuck enough alone, right? And I think Mia in this instance was trying to justify why it was right for her to be snooping into this situation as much as she is. Because BB didn't ask her to. BB didn't ask her to. Okay, so we off to the parties. The kids are off to homecoming. Mia and Elena off to Rachel's house for the baby shower. Redhead, she ain't there. I don't know why she didn't come first. I thought she was with Bill, sleeping around with Bill. And I don't know if Bill wasn't there at that moment and he came later. I don't unsure. But I thought the lady was sleeping with Bill. That's why I thought she wasn't there for real. Maybe I missed something. Okay, so at the homecoming, Brian is still mad at Lexi, and he's been trying to explain to her why he feel the way he feel, and she trying to justify why she did the things she did. And she said everything is cool between me and Pearl. We talked about it. She said she was fine with what you mad about it for. And she said, I thought today was gonna be special. She want to give up the cootie cat to him now to make him back on her side. That's pretty much what it was all going down. And they was getting hot and heavy and bothered in the car. Because that's Brian like shit. That's all I want to get is my little dick with. That's all I want to get my little dick with anyway. They're to the homecoming queen. Why not? And then they somebody came knocked on the window and they ended up going into the homecoming party. Okay. People in the party was turned up. Moody and I'm like, what the fuck did we just walk into? So, you know, Trip took notice of Pearl though. He's like, well, I'll be damned. You got boobs. You kind of sexy there, girl. And Pearl's like, am I? You know, that's how she can say these words. Y'all know I'll be paraphrasing. But yeah, Pearl is like, she really accepted, like, liking the fact that Trip is recognizing who she is. And I don't think Moody said how cute she looked. You know what I'm saying? But she knows Moody likes her. She been playing Moody too. She been using Moody to get closer to Trip. I'ma say it. Pearl has been using Moody to get closer to Trip. She probably sleep with both of them if she's gonna have sex with him anyway, because that's the type of mindset that her mama has put her in about sex. You know, it's just sex. It don't mean nothing. So Moody is looking at Pearl, and Trip is looking at Pearl, and Izzy make old dude, who I was loving his attitude too. His whole, he was like, she's like, you want to dance? He's like, not to this shit. When the DJ plays something good, that's how I be feeling too, dog. That's how I be feeling too. I don't know what the fuck they was playing. I only turned up on one song. I think it was OPP. You know what OPP? I think that's what came on. So, oh man, the song at the end. Damn, I can't remember the song they played at the end. That was my jam. It slowed down. It was a slowed down version of it. Oh, I do know. It was Against All Odds. I can feel it. That's not. It's not Against All Odds. It's about the same person who sing Against All Odds. When I get to that part, if I remember, that'll be my challenge question. If y'all know who is the original singer of the song that they played at the end. I can feel it burning in the air tonight. I might be saying the words wrong. And they be saying, oh Lord. I always say, hold on. And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. I always say, hold on. Y'all know who sang that originally? Not the person who sang at the end of this. Y'all know who seen that originally. Drop it down in the comment section. I'm going to give y'all a bright, shiny gold star this week. You know, passing out microphones and trophies last time. We're going to give y'all a bright, shiny gold star. If y'all could tell me who seen that. And it has the best drum solo on it. Okay. So, but what she does, she pulls out old boy to the dance floor. All the girls are looking. I'm not sure if they was necessarily impressed about who she was with. Just the fact that she was with some boy. Izzy made sure she put his hands on her ass. The fuck is going on there? You know? Then Izzy grabbed him and kissed him. Like, she finna really show out. She really trying to change the narrative of what's going on with her sexuality. And Pearl was like, whoa, what the fuck is going on over there? Moody got mad. Snatched up his little sister like, what the fuck are you doing? She was like, I'm dancing. He said, with, oh boy, hands all over your ass? She said, don't act like you didn't want to put your hands on Pearl's ass. He said, look her, girl. Look her. You my sister. I love you and I know you very well. You ain't got to be somebody that you not for these motherfuckers here. The Izzy that I know, the Izzy that I love is one who always did her own thing. Always stood on her own. Always been an independent individual. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love about you most, because you was your own fucking person. Don't be trying to fit in with the rest of these motherfuckers and try to change who the hell you are. I was like, Moody is my favorite character, y'all. Moody is my favorite character. I love me some Moody. And remember I said last episode, I was like, I was wondering why they didn't seem to have a tighter bond, because they seem to be the two outcasts of the whole doggone family. This whole conversation that Moody just had with his sister touched my soul. It touched my soul. I was like, you better motherfucking tell her that. Tell her, ensure her, and encourage her that who the fuck that she is okay. Don't give a damn if anybody else like it. You like yourself. Love yourself. It is okay to be who you are. I'm just... Moody got me, y'all. Moody got me. I should have quoted some shit, but I didn't take no damn notes. I didn't take no notes. Well, afterwards, y'all, the homecoming was over. Trip invited them to some little beer keg party. And Perry was like, okay, we going. No, you're not, girl, because you just sat there and told Moody y'all was going to go to the movies afterwards. That's what y'all agreement. Y'all was going to go to homecoming, and y'all was going to have y'all movie time afterwards. And Moody was like, Moody called on this shit. Like, hold up. No, what you mean you want to go? You know what? Fine. If you want to go ahead and go. So now she realized she hurting Moody feelings a little bit. And she's like, no, I was just saying that because he offered. He was so nice, you know. And I mean, Trip and Lexi were both going. And then Moody was like, when the fuck you want to start hanging around with Trip and Lexi? Okay, but if you want to go with them, fine. Go ahead. I'm not going to hold you back, love. Go ahead and go. So she did a pity stay and stayed with Moody because that ain't what she really wanted to be. They go home, they popping in the movies. They on separate ends of the couch. She all tight-lipped and being all upset and anger because Moody called on her shit. Pretty much is what he did. And he looking at her over like, I fucking see you. I know you ain't the same way you want to be. I see you. Okay, girl. I understand you now. I understand you now. I hope Moody don't allow himself to be used by Pearl any longer. I hope he don't allow himself to be used by Pearl any longer. Over at the damn baby birthday party. Okay, so Elena meets April's mama, who apparently wasn't coming to the party. And April mama was like, well, she said she didn't come to the book club because of the subject matter. Remember, they was doing the vagina monologues. And it's probably best for her to stay away considering what's going on. And Elena was like, your daughter has been lying on my daughter, spreading rumors, this, that, and other. And her mama say, April mama say, you don't know what your daughter did, huh? You don't know what happened. We don't get what happened. We gonna find out what happened in episode 4, I believe. We didn't get what happened. I'm telling you, they kissed. Something happened between them. Something happened between them. Physically, between April and Izzy, for her to have so much hate toward Izzy. And she probably motherfucking liked it. Those who protest the loudest, usually. Okay, so Mia gets to meet Rachel at the same time, and she was like, oh yeah, I heard about your story. I was like, ooh, really, you just gonna say that? It probably wasn't in Elena's right to share that story with you, but then to bring it to Rachel and say, oh yeah, girl, I know all about your troubles having babies and stuff and how you got your little baby, Maribel. And so she went on and explained to her the story and this, that, and other. But there was a comment that Rachel had made. I can't remember specifically. Oh, was it about Asian people? She had made a off-putting comment that could be taken as borderline prejudice. And I think when she made that comment, Mia was like, see, I know you wasn't shit. That's what I got from Mia's whole disposition. She still did one of them movements, you know, look back at the lake like that. Damn, I can't remember what the comment was about. She was something like a good thing she wasn't here, a good thing. I think they was talking about April's mama, because she wasn't there yet at the particular time. It was something about April's mama, about the reason why she wasn't there. It was a good thing she wasn't, or something, you know, whatever. But that made Mia, justifying Mia's mind, all her next motherfucking moves that was so goddamn on file. So Mia, she is snooping around the party, trying to get pictures of the baby. She's trying to sneak upstairs, but she's taking photos of the photos. She collecting all this to give to Bebe is what she's doing. But that's when we hear Bill and Rachel's husband take note of how sexy Mia is. Like, your wife allowed her up in your house? Shit, you a lucky man type of situation, right? So somehow Mia got upstairs. I don't remember. I was watching this episode while I was driving in my car. And somehow Mia got upstairs and she saw the baby. Oh, she got excited to see that baby. And she was taking pictures of her. Then all of a sudden she wanted to find this red dot on the baby head. The baby was supposed to be asleep. Oh, she flipping over. Like telling her, shh, be quiet, be quiet. I just want to look at her. She got a real, what's the word I want to use? I can't think of the word. You know, excited. She was so excited. I don't think that's the right word, but that's what she's doing. She's so excited. And she flipping the baby over. And she moving her left and moving her right and pulling, look for birth. She looking for any type of mark that resembled that this was Maylene. Why Elena came to the room instead of Rachel. She came up to get the baby. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? Right at the moment, she found that red dot in that baby hair on the back of that baby head. She's like, what you doing? You been up here this whole time? I've been looking for you. She was like, yeah, I wanted to get some pictures of the baby while she was asleep. She think quick. I wanted to get some pictures of while the baby was asleep. And she woke up, and I was trying to comfort her. But she better now, you know. She better now, you know. Oh, come on, little Maylene. Let me see how your party going. And Elena said, what? What'd you say? She said, oh, Mirabelle. Now, she slip of the tongue called her Maylene instead of Mirabelle. Elena caught that. I told you, Elena be catching some of the shit that Mia be saying, which makes her curious. You know, she's a journalist. She's does a lot of investigative journalism. So, you know, she listens for cues and stuff like that. And she heard her say that baby name was Maylene instead of Mirabelle. Well, they go downstairs, right? Gonna bring the baby down. Then all of a sudden, Mia disappeared. Elena's looking all over for her. Where she go? She asking everybody, you seen her? Where she just go like that? Now she got her own goddamn car. She could have, you know, left on her own, you know what I'm saying? Because remember, she found the house. She didn't show it with Elena. So she could have left off in her own car, but she didn't say bye. She's supposed to be taking pictures, remember? When girl, child, Mia done took her ass over to Bebe's. And she told Bebe, I found your baby. Sweet mother God, why the fuck would you tell an emotionally distressed ass woman that you found her baby? And then Bebe like, let's go. Let's go right now. Let's go get her. She's like, no, let's go get her. I can show you the pictures. She said, no. It's my baby. I want my child. Let's go get her right now. If it was Pearl, what would you do? Put that guilt on her. Baby, the next thing we saw, they had Pearl putting the candle on the cake. Mirabelle finna lean over and she ain't finna blow out shit. But we finna blow out the candles for Mirabelle. And Maylene bust up in the house, because you know white people don't keep their doors locked. We moved into this neighborhood, which was not as urbanized as where I moved from, and my mama started keeping our doors unlocked. And we waked up like, what the fuck is the door open? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Maylene busted on up in the house. They blew out the candles, and she said, she screamed, ah! That's my baby. Everybody looked like, what? I had that Scooby-Doo moment on. Then she took off running towards that damn child, screaming about, that's Maylene. That's Maylene. When she said, that's my baby Maylene, Elena knew that Mia had something to do with that bitch being there. She knew it. Elena knew it. But she was going to save face. The men grabbed her up. They escorted her out. They called Lou, the police. I don't think she got arrested, because if she got arrested, she should have been deported, because remember, she was an illegal. But I don't think she got arrested, but she got away. And Elena sitting up there trying to comfort Rachel and tell her, you know, I'm going to find out what really happened. I don't know how this woman found you, how she found out where you was at. I don't know. And in her heart of hearts, she knowing that Mia did that shit. She know it. Now, Mia out riding with Scott, her boss, right? And Scott is like, look, you got something on your mind, something you want to talk about, just let me know. Mia had gave her car. That's how Maylene got there. I mean, that's how Bebe got there. So Scott riding around with Elena, I mean, with Mia right now. And so next thing we see, Mia and Scott fucking. This is Mia's way to get through pain, to get through guilt. It's to fuck it out. You know what I'm saying? Scott thinking he done did something. And I forgot to mention, Scott the motherfucking neighborhood dope dealer. He's selling coke. Because the dude two white dudes came into the restaurant and said that they was ready to go on their ski trip or their snow trip or something like that. And then Mia was like, go to the back. Everybody knows Scott is the neighborhood drug dealer. Because Bebe was like, how the fuck you keep getting away with it? He the neighborhood dope man. Baby. Okay. So she put Scott ass out though. She's put him out. He was just there for that time being. That's all I needed for you is to break me off a little something proper to get over my guilt. She uses sex as a way to get over guilt. I also missed earlier that when Lexi had Pearl in the store, Lexi came through. Lexi had Pearl in the store. Pearl came back home, questioned her mom about who her daddy was. Was she black or was she white? Because, you know, Lexi had told Brian that he was white, and kind of found out he got an half Italian grandma, and she must be white because she got that good hair and shit. I can't stand when a motherfucker try to convince you that you white or you not black because you got nice fucking hair texture and shit like that. I'm blacker than blacker than blacker than blacker than black. I cannot stand that shit. I can't stand when black people do that shit. You must be mixed with something. Or motherfuckers always claiming that they fucking Indian. Motherfuckers, just be proud that you fucking black, that you fucking from Africa, that you from the motherland. You always gotta be claiming that we mixed with some shit. Like we gotta be diluted with another motherfucker for us to be good, for us to be cute, for us to have nice hair. Get the fuck out of here. So I forgot about all that shit. So and then Lexi had bought her the dress to shut her the fuck up. So Mia was mad about the dress and they got to a big ass argument and shit. Mia, she gets on my fucking nerves in dealing with Pearl. She always makes it seem like the little shit that she got is so motherfucking such a prize. You should be grateful, little motherfucking girl. That's how she always talking to Pearl. You should be grateful I'm doing this for you. The girl want to know who the fuck her daddy is. She want to at least know who your parents are. She want to know who the fuck she is as a person. And you telling her she don't need to know about that shit. It don't matter to her. It does fucking matter. It matters to her. Oh, Mia get on my nerves with that motherfucking shit there. Oh. But somebody in the comment section on the last video said, is it very possible that Mia and Elena are both victims of sexual abuse? And it's very possible that, I'm finna make a whole scenario here, Mia got raped by a white cop. Or Mia got raped by a cop who is biracial. And that's why she has such hatred against white people, why she's such fearful of cops, and why she's such a hoe. Sexually, she may not be a hoe specifically, but she knock them off and send them on their way. And why Elena is so fucking frigid, who's scared of her own sexuality, scared of herself, because there may have been some sexual trauma. So that's a good theory. We gonna hold on to that theory and see how that play out. But anywho, so later in the episode, Izzy is going somewhere. She's going on a ride. I don't know where she's going, but she got on the bus and she was short 70 cents. This bus driver didn't kick her off and tell her go on her little motherfucking way, get this walk and let your feet hit the pavement. He didn't tell her that. He said, come on, get on the bus, right? And I wonder if the 70 cents is a metaphor of I'm about to do some reckless shit. Okay? Because after Bebe got sent away with her 70 cents, she lost her motherfucking mind. She was unstable, sent her baby off to the fire department and gave her the baby away. And in Izzy's situation, she just, you know, is really finna try to come to grips with her sexuality at this point. She finna, maybe Moody's conversation really got to her, and she's short 70 cents, and now she's finna be reckless in how she outs herself. Maybe, I don't know, or do some reckless shit to anybody who tries to simmer her light. But she ends up showing up at Mia's, and Mia's like, where the fuck is Pearls? I don't know. And she let her in. And if I'm not mistaken, that's how this episode went off. With Elena saying that she gonna help Rachel figure out what the fuck happened and what went on. Izzy showing up at Mia's doorstep. Pearl sitting up there next to Moody. Separate, but together. And Brian and Lexi got busy in the back of the limo. I think she gonna end up pregnant. All right, y'all, that is the end of this long ass recap and review with no motherfucking notes. Shout out to Natasha, who told me I should keep my videos less than 10 minutes. I don't do that around here. This is my motherfucking channel. I run it the way I want to. I appreciate the rest of y'all being here, though. I appreciate anybody being here for real. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Appreciate you. Peace.